Employees of North American Assemblies Limited have taken the workplace gripes over vaccine mandates imposed by their employer to the Trade Union Federation.
The management of the North American Assembly had indicated to them that they had to be vaccinated by a certain date, and that if they were not vaccinated, they should not return to work because they would have fired themselves.
On Tuesday, October 13th, a contingent of workers converged on the CSA Center for dialogue with industrial relations specialist. President of the Trade Union Federation, Julian Monrose, says the federation had advised the employees on a way forward.
We indicated to them that this was not in keeping with law, that the management could not make such a threat to them, and that it was their responsibility to continue to go to work and to work to the best of their abilities.
Monrose claims despite previous advice earlier this week, the employees were dismissed by management without being given any termination benefits.
Earlier this week, that the management had in fact, the workers had reported to work, and the management of the company had in fact fired them without any benefits, indicating to them that they had fired themselves because they refused to get vaccinated. So we, as a trade union, as a federation of workers and workers' organizations, we have a responsibility to stand up with the workers. So this morning, this meeting is about hearing from the workers and determining a course of action for the workers and the TUF to work jointly to ensure that that matter is resolved.
Reservations over non-unionized workplaces was also brought to the TUF president's attention.
What would you like to say to employers who try to prevent or even fire workers who try to set up a union?
Well, first I have to say to the workers, before I even speak to the employers, I have to say to the workers that it is a right under the laws of this country to form trade unions, to be part of trade unions, to be members of trade unions, to be active in trade unions. And to say the same thing to the employers. The employers have their association, their federation. They have the Employers Federation. They have the Chamber of Commerce that they freely associate, and nobody interferes with that. And so therefore, it is actually unlawful for employers to interfere with the right of workers to be unionized.
Monrose also signaled the important role of the Department of Labor in the protection of workers.
The areas of government need to step up their game and to ensure that workers have the confidence that when they attempt to join trade unions, employers will not interfere with that. And when the employers interfere with the process, there's a responsibility under the law to cause the employers to answer.
A recent Chamber of Commerce survey indicated that the majority of members polled supported vaccine mandates at workplaces. The trade union says it will continue to work with all groups of workers who have yet to be unionized to provide adequate representation during the ongoing chaotic COVID-19 climate. Sola Chalford, HTS News Force.